And welcome back to the Good Gaming channel where all gaming is good. I'm gonna go look for a ancient city, I think. I don't know exactly where to look, but I'm gonna try. I've never found one on my own. So let's depart. At that, since we're on peaceful, I don't need no food. I might need blocks though. Easy dirt. Okie dokie. No, I should probably get a boat and a bed. Oh yeah, chests too. Oh, need more wood. Okay, let's go. Sleep in bed first, I guess. Okay. Which direction shall we take? Been there, been there, but I haven't been over there directly. Sure would like some wings. And we're off. Wish I had some traveling music, but I don't. I guess I could get the copyright-free music on YouTube and play that. A little loud. Let's see what this does to Twitch and YouTube. Should be interesting. I don't even know if this is copyright free. We're gonna find out. A cave. Ooh. Isn't that interesting? Boy, I sure hope this is somebody's house. Ah, gotta be. Oh no. Yeah. What the? I don't know. Dirt. Ice biome. Another sticking ice biome. Interesting X-ray glitch. Mountains, finally. Some land. Mm-mm. And more ice. Hmm. I wanted one of them flowers anyway. Ow. Ow. Rooted dirt. Okay, where are you? There you are. Of course I didn't bring any torches. Why would I? Well, that was dumb. Oh, it's a whole underwater place here. Let's take an ice. Oh, no, it's not. Roll lichen? Yep. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh. Kind of small. Oh, let's get bigger. It gets bigger. The whittle flowers. Where's the whittle flowers? Ow. Deep slate. I guess that's my entrance or exit or whatever. More gold. More iron. Redstone. Okay, negative 30, roughly. Guess we should actually be at 30 though. You guys can't see anything, can you? Okay. I guess we continue the search. At least you got more blocks. Disease. I don't know where I came in. I guess I just make my way. Hmm. More ice. Hmm. A slight glitch in the matrix. It's holy ice. It's the edge of the world as we know it. Oh, can't move. Snow. Mountains. That might be a good sign. Oof. The first thing I should probably do is make some torches. I don't know if this is going to do anything. I'll try. Nope. Nothing. Okie dokie. I did not bring an axe. Oop. I want my ender chest. Oops. I should not have done that. I don't have any cobble on me. The way down. Oh, look at all that. It's a wee bit strange. No, I want that. I want the redstone. Copper. There we go. Iron. Iron. I guess we should go up to the surface and take a look. A lot of coal. Alright, I guess we just go down. Lava. Of course, there's no skulk anywhere. Create more water. Ooh. Deep, deep. There's stone. No skulk anywhere. Dead end. Oop. Oh, what is that? Is it a dark area or is it skulk? Dark area. Crap. think Mojang must have changed the either the logic or the spawning ability of coal, because I don't remember seeing this much of it. I mean, after they changed everything. I see light ahead. Hello, cow. Oop, I'm going the wrong way. Ah. That looks like a grave invitation if I've ever seen one. Hmm. Water over here. Can I get to it though? Hmm. Oh, lava. It wasn't that pretty. Very pretty. Still don't see no skulk though. Oop. That was good. I'm gonna fill up on ore and won't be able to get anything. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Hmm. 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 Exaggerated terrain. That might be just the ticket. Oh, I tried. A little house on the beach. Oh. Hmm. 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 Hello. Goodbye. Pandora. Hmm. Nothing. I do need some acacia saplings, so I guess it's not a total loss. Boots. A banner. Banner maker. Ooh. Big drop. Where'd you guys get all this terracotta to build your houses with? How do you get into this one all? Where did I sneaking wandering trading go? Wandering trader. Oh, there he is. Oh, they can move fast. Nope. Nope. I'm going for an hour. I can't seem to find any ancient city. So I'm going to get to 5,000 blocks, and then I'm going to turn around and go home. What is that? I've never seen a sea temple or anything like this built out of sandstone. Rather interesting. Hmm. At least I can look at a treasure map. Would you look at that? I don't think it's here. Hmm. Okay, so 5,000. Nothing. Nothing. Aren't you cute? I don't think you can save these, can you? Yeah. Oh well. I know you can save tropical fish. Okay. Yep. I'll make my way home later. In the meantime, let's go play some GTA. We'll see who's on. Oop, that's right. Blank. Hmm. Very strange.
No, your brain slowly gets weaker and weaker. It's
Exactly.
cell
Of course it
decompensation.
is. That's the
Hello,
reason why
everybody.
your body functions go slower and slower as you get
Your,
older.
your your cells can only reproduce so fast, and eventually your cells become slower and slower as you age on, and your cells can't reproduce fast enough, and you die.
That's why
That
we.
is usually
That's the reason why we become weaker.
yes. That's why we
Can't
grow
function.
old.
We can't function our muscles quick enough. That's it.
Correct. Correct. Our muscles, our immune system, our
Rugged.
reproductive cell system, all of it. It slows down as you get
Rugged.
older and older. The more times it copies itself, the weaker it gets.
But the
just
brain is,
ignoring me.
but you've also got to remember that the brain can easily be confused all the
Because
time.
they're ignoring.
Oh yes, yes. As I said, I've been
Oh.
hitting the head pretty hard, and that fucked me up really good. It fucked me up really good. My memory was fucked up for a good year. Couldn't remember shit. Like, it
Hey,
was
one
bad.
it.
Like, to the point where people were telling me stories about myself, and I was like, "Did
You're
that
good.
happen?" What?
Can you
Like
hear
a
me?
I can
Yeah.
hear you. I said what?
Oh,
Hello.
with my headset acting up.
you mean
What's a good film to watch?
What'd you say?
Avatar.
What's a good film to watch on Netflix?
Oh, a good film. I
Yeah.
just watched Moonfall, but that's on HBO Max. Moonfall is a pretty cool movie.
Have you ever watched The Longest Yard?
What?
The
Yes.
Longest
Yes.
The Longest Yard? Yeah, that's a good movie. It's actually based off of real events.
is that to do with baseball or something?
No, it's football.
Okay.
Well, you call it yeah, you call it football.
And I like
It's
football.
obviously like
What do
was
you
it
call
where
it? Baseball 1, baseball 2? What do you call football for me here?
I mean, with us we call it football, but you class ours as soccer.
What?
Yeah, I'm saying our football. What do you call our football?
Your football, we'd call
They
it
say
like,
American football.
American rugby.
What, Mom?
American rugby.
But it's a bit
No,
like that, isn't it? Where
what?
you got to kick it between sticks.
Kick it between sticks. I like it.
Oh!
What are you all up to in GTA?
Well, I won't have a clue because at the moment I'm in kitchen.
Okay. What are you up to in your kitchen then?
I'm having a fake.
What?
I'm having a cigarette.
Oh. Gotcha.
A Smoky Joe.
Whatever. Yeah, well, you can get rid of Snapchat as well. Because you're not
Sounds like somebody's
having
eating
Snapchat on
Spangles.
your phone.
Do you remember what Spangles are?
Spangles?
Spangles?
Yeah.
I know
Louis,
Spangles,
man.
but not Spangles.
It used to be sweet, like,
Don't know how.
how can I pronounce it?
I
I
have
can remember because you're American, but,
A cookie?
no, not like that. It's hard-boiled sweet. It's a bit like, I don't know what you'd call it over there, to be honest.
We might not have it, just main fact of all different countries. Like, you probably don't have Fago. You know what Fago is?
What?
No idea.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a giant company here in the United States. Like, everyone knows what it is.
Not everybody.
No, I'm saying here in the States.
Yeah.
What, you don't know what Fago
No.
is? Where you live
No, go
again?
on.
I'm in
No,
Montana.
go on, tell us.
Oh, you're in Montana? Yeah, it's not shit there. It's a soda. It's like
Oh,
Coca-Cola
all right.
Oh,
or Pepsi.
We got Shasta up here.
Where are you in,
That sounds like a fucking porno name.
Okay. Chat. Regard don't Twitch don't there's not don't worry about it.
If I ever become a porno star, that's what my name's gonna be.
Who's doing that? Behind.
Dapper Rocker.
I'm back.
Hello.
That was me.
Right, I'll tell you what. Give us a good example of certain things. Say like we call it cereal in England.
We call it cereal as well.
Yeah. I stepped on cornflake this morning. I'm officially a serial killer.
Right, so obviously we have ice pops. You call it popsicles or something,
Right.
is it?
Biscuits and gravy. It sounds disgusting to you guys because you automatically think of cookies and gravy. But no, it's
You,
a
will you call like crisps chips?
Chips.
yeah, chips, and you guys call chips fries.
Yeah, fries.
I've
Well,
had
we
this
call them.
conversation so many times with y'all.
Yeah. There's a few things what we have. I mean, we're not really that much far apart away on terms of understanding each other, but
Oh,
not compared to like other European countries anyway, or if you go fucking further, like sort of China way, mind you, won't be able to understand anything, would we? If it were fucking China or Japan or something like.
Yukito. Taco Bell, huh?
Oh, can you speak it? Can you?
No.
I was going to say, right, fucking hell, let me get on Google
wow.
Translate and give you a
This
demonstration.
friends in prison.
I know some random lines and stuff like that from different languages, but I never actually
Come on, stupid
retained
film.
or remembered the
Right,
foreign
obviously,
language classes I went through.
the simple word hello, right? How many times could you say that in a different language around the world?
About 4.
Six or seven, maybe. Oh, that's a little hard to think about.
Well, I'll tell you what, give us a demonstration and tell you which, say it and then say which country it is.
Uh,
Yeah,
you know
I'm
what? I
trying to think
just thought of
I'm
mine would be
trying to think of my last few.
Hawaiian.
Trying to think of my last few at the end. So, German is guy. Obviously, Spanish is hola. English is hello.
Really?
Yeah, you said languages. My own language counts.
Mhm.
Your own language will count.
What's Australian? G'day.
G'day. G'day, mate.
Good die, mate.
Do you know, really, at the end of the day, do you think Earth would be a lot simpler if everybody spoke the same language?
Oh yes, it would be, but the odds
And
of that
Earth would get on a lot more simpler.
Yeah, a lot simpler, yes, but the odds of that ever actually happening.
Well, it'll never happen, will it? But
That's like 1 in a trillion again. Like that's like winning the lottery 6 times in a row. I don't see it happening.
yeah, but what are the odds of winning lottery?
The odds of winning the lottery right now where I live is 1 in 300 mil.
I'd like to think how many it is in England. Won't be as many as yours because yours is a bigger country, but
Not many people actually play the lottery here. A lot of people do offside instead of playing the lottery for $2 to $20 or $100 at a time. They tend to do a lot of sports betting and like Texas Hold'em in 21.
Right, basically that's gambling then, isn't it?
Yeah.
And do you gamble?
A little bit here and there. I'm a pretty damn good poker player.
I was going to say, what do you gamble on? So you obviously gamble on cards.
Cats.
Yeah, cards.
Card games.
Cards.
Anyway.
Cards.
Yeah, card games.
Card. Yeah. Yeah, play a lot of Texas Hold'em. Poker.
You sit around one of them high stakes Texas Hold'em tables. You figure out real quick. They don't let you see everyone else's cards.
I've been playing since I was like 6 years old, to be honest.
I have to say, Hold'em is a nice poker. I like that.
Yeah, Texas Hold'em, that's a direct-on game. And the main thing is just reading people, and that's something I was always good at. I've always been good at telling when someone's lying to me and stuff like that. You know, being the youngest out of 6 kids, you get lied to a lot.
Would you find it, obviously like playing like, games like that, would you find that fascinating, entertaining?
Yes, I find it very entertaining,
Is it
especially
entertaining or is it exciting?
at times it can be very exciting because it's hard to completely keep all your emotions in, and yet you know you're about to win hundreds to thousands of dollars.
It's just
Just
like
like sitting
where they do that part with heart rate and stuff, don't they? Where if the heartbeat's that's going faster, they like know that you're bluffing and stuff
no,
when you're playing certain
you
games.
literally when you play poker or Texas Hold'em, you have to hold that in. You have to control your heart rate. You have to sit there and
Yes,
control your
being
face.
smooth really in the
Yeah,
day
yeah,
and control
everything.
yourself.
Yeah,
Mm.
straight face, no
That's where the
hold.
brain really kicks in there, isn't it?
Yeah,
Sort
yes,
of thing.
yes. It's being able to control like physical functions, and
Yeah.
it gets remarkably exciting. I have seen people do backflips before after winning a hand just because they're so goddamn excited.
But they used to do them poker tournaments where you can win, like, obviously in your terms, it's $1 million. I mean, obviously, a million.
Yeah, yeah. I've
You
been
know,
in small. I've
it's a
been in
lot of
small
money.
tournaments. I've been in small tournaments. It's amateur tournaments. That at the end of it, I could win $50,000 if I was #1 placement. The best I ever gotten, I was ninth, and I got a little over $3,000. And I only had to pay it was like $60 to get sit down.
Well,
So I got one hell of a turnaround.
and what did you do with that money?
Spend it as you please.
Mhm.
You need to pay some bills, pay some
On
bills. You
what
want to buy a
though?
gun, buy a gun. You know?
Bills? Fuck it, how big's your bills?
Well, still, like you here
No,
you
I'm
can do
joking with
This is
here in the
America,
states.
land of the free, home of the broke.
you. Mm.
Now here in the states, you can literally pay ahead on your bill. So if you want to give your power company $500 and be like, here's for the next two fucking bills, asshole, you can do that.
What would how much would your bill normally cost? Say, like for electricity, how much would it be? Say,
Uh,
like
every
for 12 months?
every
No, for
month
12
it
months.
every month it costs me about 2,200 to 2,500 a month.
That's
An
your
average
electric bill.
house. How many bill? Not how many bedrooms have you got?
Oh, I only got 3 bedrooms, but 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. I also have a lizard tank that takes up a good amount of power and
Why, yeah, because I used to
stuff
have a
like
fish
that.
tank, and
Yeah.
you
Well, I
you
used to
can
have
actually.
a 90 gallon fish tank, and that'd put up my monthly bill by at least 40 to $50 a month.
Yeah,
Just the tank by itself.
I can imagine that to be true. Because actually, when I had mine, I used to hear the power what were coming out,
Well,
and then
you're using
what feeding pumps and that. And,
you're using 80 to 75 gallons extra a week by doing water transfers. And then you're using extra electricity to keep water flowing and the water warm. It adds up quick.
if you had like these tropical, say like lizards and stuff, obviously where lighting's got to be really powerful, so it's really hot for them
Yeah,
inside the
yeah,
tank.
yeah.
That obviously would be a lot more than a fish tank, that
I
wouldn't it?
have two low wattage watt and 120-watt bulb systems sitting in there, which is basically their heat. And then at nighttime, I have to turn on a heat lamp that puts off no light, but it's a radiational heat off a ceramic dish. And
Fucking hell, you could
it's
grow drugs with that.
oh yeah, oh yeah, you could. I could be growing some weed inside my fish tank, but not fish.
Some of that water weed.
No, weed's not worth it, anyways, man. You go and look at it. I used to grow weed myself. I started looking at the numbers, the amount of hours I put into that grow room, and how much money I got. There was a big end turn, but you didn't get paid the whole time growing. And you look at the hours, because I had to do 12 to 14 hours a day on this big ass grow room. Huge. At the end of it, when you go do the harvest, every harvest was $20,000 to $30,000. But it took you forever and every waking day of your life.
mm,
It's not like you
mm,
just sat back and watched it grow. It doesn't
yeah.
work like that.
Yeah.
You do that, you're gonna get nothing but ragweed, and no one's gonna buy it.
Yeah. Is it like die out sort of thing? Is it like just turn to like, I don't know, what does it turn like?
It'll turn into basically a weed, as they call it, weed. It'll
Right.
be tall, skinny, nothing for buds, nothing for flower. It's nothing. It's just a tall, strengthy, ugly weed. You have to feed it properly. You have to cycle it properly. You can't leave it too wet for too long. A lot of people seem to think like it's an easy plant to take care of. No, you have to take care of it just perfectly to produce what you want for it.
Do you
It's
do
just
it for
like,
your own purpose though?
yeah, I've done that
Oh,
before. Like we're at a plant
well, I was
outside.
actually going to say as well, do you actually do it for your own purpose, but do you also sell it?
Yes. I've been smoking for a very young age, and that's because of my disability. It helps a lot.
Yeah.
It helps me calm down, and it
Yeah.
also helps the pain management that I have.
Yeah.
So it's been a miracle drug, and I've been offered OxyContin since I was 15 years old. Like, yeah, let's give a 15-year-old OxyContin. Here you go, kid. This makes no fucking sense. Instead of taking those hard, mean drugs, fucking went to weed.
And it's like I say, and does it help you? You know,
Yes.
physically wise and that.
Physically, mentally,
Obviously, it's affecting the brain, so it's the brain what's making your body make the movements. So
helps
obviously,
with my appetite, because when you're in pain, you really don't want to eat. At least that's how it is with me. If I'm in pain, I really don't want to eat. I tend to eat less.
is there times where you do eat less though than what you normally?
Well, yeah, if I'm in higher amounts of pain than usual, yeah,
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't eat
yeah,
as
it's
much.
same anyway. It's like if you like break a bone and that, when somebody says like you want something to eat, no, I'm in too much pain. I don't want no. You know what I mean? It's like with anything really. At the end of the day, innit? If you're in pain, one of the things what your brain reacts to straight away is to having something to make the rest of your body think that it needs something, inside you, food wise. It stops that really in a way, doesn't it? Well, I'm saying it stops it. It won't stop it, but it'll certainly slow it down.
Yeah. When I've always been in pain. Ever since I was about 8 years old when it started happening. The disease I have is normally someone that's like they're in their 50s or 60s. The signs of it start showing up. For me, I was the youngest case in the United States. They can't say in the world because you know how that shit goes. Uh, Youngest case in the United States is access buildup of scar tissue around tendons and obviously where scar tissue occurs, like where scars are, or your hands or feet, stuff like that. Hands, feet, nuts, back of your ears, the inner lobe of the ear. It affects all that area. Luckily, I haven't gotten those major zones, but it's definitely hitting my tendons quick and hard. If I put my pinkies side by side, it makes a Y. It's straight line, and then straight 45 on both sides. If I put my index fingers together, you probably stick someone else's finger there easily, right in between the gap fingers, where the knuckle hits and how it curves. All my fingers are constantly being pulled over. It's pretty painful on a daily basis.
Yeah.
My life.
I certainly can imagine that. That's all it is. It's just imagination for me. Obviously, you know more better than me because obviously you suffer there, and it must be fucking terrible.
Yeah, it sucks, but I live with it for a day-to-day basis, and so my pain tolerance is pretty high. I got shot in the leg, and I tried standing up because I didn't think it was too bad. I was like, oh, that barely hurt. Go stand up, fell over. Oh, I guess it's worse than I thought.
You've seen those where people go like where the suffer where the muscle turns to stone And there's also the ones where they've got where the bones just break really easily.
My grandfather died with what I had. He was diagnosed with it at 48 years old. He passed away at 82, but he passed away as a fall. Literally in like a fetal position in a
You
bed.
think it might be a family occurrence sort of thing?
It is. It is. It's a genetic disease.
I feel sorry for you, pal. And,
That's life.
no words can't describe it, really.
That's life, bro. I've come to acceptance with it. That's why you kind of hear who I am. I am who I am. I don't give a fuck who people think and what they think.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean by that. Some people will always be judgeful though against you, won't they? They'll,
Oh, I have family members that always just like kind of talk down to me a little bit in like a pity term, like a not term, tone. You know what I mean? Like they always talk to me in pity. Like, how you been doing? I fucking hate that shit. Fucking hate it.
It's like a fake, innit? More than that.
Yeah, no, I've gotten in a fight with my brother Fred with it before because we're sitting here talking about cars and stuff like that, and anytime his buddies are around, he turns into a different guy. He's a little more cockier. He wants to be like the leader of the whole group, which he is, kind of leader of his own little group. Every time I'm around and he was having an issue with his car, and I was telling him it's probably this, and he's just like scrubbed me off the whole time. Fucking 2 weeks come by and he's having issues underneath the hood. I walk up to the car, point out one thing, and go, "Look, it's this." And he goes, "Oh wow, yeah, I didn't notice that. Yeah, it must be that." When we were by ourselves, people can change just with the different people around you.
Yeah.
It's not. That's one thing I hate the most too. Like certain people online, especially Charlie. Like if he's playing with certain people, he's quick to just start killing you over and over again with no mercy. You're like, dude, I didn't even start shit with you. This is some people are like that.
Well, people also, when they're younger, they're going to do that anyway, because they find it more entertaining in their mind to do stuff like that.
Yeah,
They think they think they're more faster than you, more quicker than you, and probably more better than you. Then they're going to go ahead and do it.
more if he's level 200 and something, 300 and something, and been playing the game for years. Where I decided to restart it because I finally got back into games. Like I didn't play games for a long time. I mainly focused in on the work and sports. I didn't sit inside. I didn't watch movies and stuff like that.
How would you normally go with your disability? Then do you like need help on a daily basis, sort of thing, by other people? Can you
No,
cope with that yourself?
I'm self-functional. I do my own thing.
Right.
Uh,
Okay.
Only time I really need help is like cracking my back real hard or something like that.
Right.
Normally, what I do is my brother's gotten really good with it. My brother lives with me. He's special needs as well. He's
Yeah.
gotten really good with it. He's special needs mentally. He's
All
heavy
right.
autistic.
Right. Okay.
So he's not 100% all there. He's one of those people. I know it sounds really hard to say it, but it's one of my own brothers. You see him and you automatically know just because of the size of their head, you know, kind of situation. But he's almost fully functional too. He has a job. He's a full-time job. Works at a gas station as a cashier and stuff like that. He does good work. Only main thing is you have to remind him to take showers and put on deodorant and stuff like that. You know, he's always gonna forget the normal day-to-day things.
Does he need to be reminded that all the time?
All the time, constantly.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get mad at you for it. He's like, yes,
No,
I know.
no.
If you don't say
They
something,
usually
he doesn't
that
do it.
people like that, they're usually usually happy sort of thing, aren't they?
Oh
A
yeah,
lot of times.
he's nearly always happy, but he tries his best to hide it. It's really
Yeah.
goofy. Really
Mm.
goofy. I love it. He's a great soul. Everyone loves him. He can be a smartass without even knowing it. He's funny as hell.
Yeah.
One of the lines that we always copy over and over again from my childhood was we had a dog named Pete. He said, "I don't give a rat's ass, nor does Pete." Pete, our dog, had absolutely nothing to do with the little side argument all of us kids were having, and we just all stared at him for like a good. Like it took 20 seconds, and then someone started laughing. We just all started bawling out. Just what? Alright, smart ass. Didn't even mean to do that. You were still fucking funny as fuck.
Are you like one of these like families where are you a big family?
Yeah, we're real big family.
Do you all
Really
get
big.
together? When it comes to say like Thanksgiving, Halloween, and stuff like that. Does all of
Uh,
you come together?
we used to.
Right.
Things came in the way.
Well, okay. Yeah.
My brother James, if he's living on his own, he's worth a lot of money. He gets a lot put into his bank account. My mother had control of his estates and all that, and so she was basically out spending all of his money, but not on his behalf. She also stole 2 tax years from me. Shit. My
What
mom's
would
a
that be?
fraud. My mom's a fraud.
How much were that? What was stole off you then?
From James. James had a major vehicle accident. He got ran over by a work vehicle. He got paid. It was like 30 some thousand, 40 some thousand for not being able to walk for like a half a year. And he was able to walk and everything. He's back to normal. He's actually walking perfectly fine. He can run and all that shit. It's crazy. They told him you're never gonna walk fine again. You're never gonna run. And this
Mm.
fucker just turns around like a lizard. He's running again, walking just fine, no limb visible. It's crazy. A little bit of a mind over matter, I guess. He was like, no, it's
Right.
happening, and it happened. But no, he's very functional. But yeah, she stole a lot of money from him, and then stole 2 tax seasons from me. When I finally turned 18, I was already working since I was 13 years old. Now you don't get like returns or anything like that until you're 15. And when I turned 18, I worked those few years. I went and tried to look back, and she stole the first few years of me sitting there working, even though she had no right to. Even if I was her child, she still had no right to my finances, even if I was under 18. She had no right to.
Yeah.
Stole that money from me. I took her to court for it. She paid me back.
Well, in Canada they have to do court costs and stuff. I'm supposed they would, wouldn't
Yeah,
they?
she
Over
pays
that.
all the court costs, jury cost, everything. When I do a full victory, she pays everything. Even my lawyer.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, start doing this setup.
Yeah. Just give me a second, mate. I'm just gonna go for a quick sec.
All right, you good? You good? Might as well take the mic with you. I'm enjoying these conversations. I don't talk much, to be honest.
I don't mean to sound, I don't want to pry in your life or anything, but if you wouldn't tell me, I mean, that's entirely your choice, but I don't mean to pry into it. I mean, but if you're happy to talk about it, yeah, fine. I'm happy to listen. I'm a good listener.
Nah, I don't like to pry on people. Because everyone always knows the hard life. It's what they are.
Yeah. Even if you were pretty rich and well off, life's still not simple, because at the end of the day, life can't pay for a perfect health, can it? Really, end of the day.
That's the main thing I'm missing. I get paid pretty well. I live well, but my health isn't.
Yeah.
And I don't help my situation at all, to be fully honest. I'm a heavy drinker. Heavy.
Yeah, but if it sort of like sorts your mind out for the day, and then
It's more for pain
that's
wise. I don't like
yeah.
heavy drugs, so I smoke weed and drink. Um, at the end, I don't drink
Yeah.
at work. That's the main thing. I don't drink and drive. I'll deal with the pain while I'm actually doing something that matters.
Well,
But
it's
if
like
I'm
I say,
sitting
and
at
day,
home or
if it
whatever,
sorts your mind out to make you feel better for the rest of that day, and then so be it. You know what I mean? If you find it easier to be that way, then obviously you're going to go that way no matter what.
doctors normally recommend stop drinking and start taking hard pills. Like, oh yeah, here's some Vicodin you can take on daily. That's real healthy.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, doctors usually around about 90 to 95% correct, but about 5 or 10% at times they're not correct. They don't know how
90% of them said you should just start taking some Vicodin and stop drinking. So they want me to smoke weed and take Vicodin. And the other 10% says, yeah, just try to drink a little bit less, or at least drink cleaner liquor.
What would you
Which
normally drink on? What would you normally drink on a daily basis?
I'm a little bit of a whiskey snob, so
Yeah.
I drink some pretty
Oh
high
yeah,
end
you told
shit.
me about that before, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah, just not too long ago. I also like cognacs. I had a
Mm.
$300 cognac. The bottle alone, after I'm done drinking it, is worth $80. Because yeah, people buy the bottles to be like, yeah, I had this once, and I even had it.
What size is that bottle?
It's a liter
Liter. All right.
for $300.
Wow.
I don't want to know your exact location, but I'd like to know what state you're in.
Michigan.
Michigan. Okay. There is a place. Place in
I already
California.
have. I already have the best hookup possible.
No,
This
no.
bottle of cognac that I got. No, this bottle of cognac that I got was one of 150. 150s of this bottle was released. They release one barrel a year. That's it. That's been aging. So it's goofy as hell. So this barrel is constantly like turned over and mixed.
Mm-hmm.
And they have it's something like well over 1,500 of them or something like that.
Wow.
And once a year they pull one off the shelves and they open it up and they do as many bottles as they possibly can with it. If it lost a lot in evaporation, so it had a hole somewhere and they
Mm-hmm.
didn't know, that happens pretty often, they'll end up mixing it with some of their like younger stuff that's only like 50 years old or 40 years old. This original stuff is at this point 117 years old.
Hmm.
Is what the
Wow.
main mix is. It's crazy. There's some years where they only come out with like 80 to 50 bottles.
Mm-hmm.
And those bottles are worth like 10,000, 8,000 bucks. And I got lucky to grab mine at 300 bucks. I could have easily turned around and put it online and doubled my money for 600. But that's what I paid. 300
There's
bucks.
a this place I'm talking about is actually in California. It's called Mission Liquor. They've got a 46-year-old 1973 Irish whiskey for 43,000.
You say Mission?
Yeah, Mission Liquor,
Yeah, I've had it.
and
Yeah.
they've also got a Bell. Now, I'm not anything close to a liquor of any sort, but I really like looking at these prices. I don't know why. The Balvenie Tail of the Dog 42-year-old single malt whiskey, 750 milliliter for 16,000.
Yeah.
Not that's a lot of money.
You know what the most expensive whiskey in the world sold for?
I know that I went looking for a 80-year-old. I'm sorry, a 50-year-old bottle of Scotch, and I found one on sale that they were willing to trade 20 acres in Napa Valley for this bottle of liquor, which puts it at about $128,000. That's the
Yeah,
highest price I've ever heard of.
no, you're way off.
I don't
'Cause
doubt it. I'm not going to
there's
argue.
a Japanese whiskey that was produced. It was back like before AD. They found 10 bottles of it in a cave, like buried in a tomb, with some dude. I don't remember his name. He had some kind of provenance to a small village that was nearby, but I guess he was must have been a whiskey drinker or something back in the day when they packaged it up. It survived perfectly in clay bottles and everything. And they found the clay bottles full. And the only one that didn't sell for over $1 million was the one that was opened by the team.
How many were there?
There's a little over 10. It was 10 and a half.
Fucking hell.
Because the team drank half of one, obviously. As soon as the team realized it was still healthy to drink, they started drinking it. But we fucking found it, so I'm gonna try it. Imagine tasting a treasure like that. A whiskey that's over 1,000 years old.
That's
Just imagine it.
that's a long time for whiskey. That's for sure.
And guess what? Most of those bottles got sent to museums, so they're still sitting there aging in the perfect environment.
Yeah, I can imagine so, yeah.
Think what those could be worth in another fucking 100 years, 200 years. If
Yeah.
they're never touched. Being in human hands for that long. Because a lot of them have been drank. A lot of them. You know how super rich like to do that kind of shit.
Yeah, wasted as well.
Yeah. Not even drink the whole bottle or anything like that. Let it sit out and go bad. Yeah. Exactly.
Or just gargle it in the mouth and spit it out as well.
Yeah. I don't want to get drunk, but yeah, that's yummy. Fuck yourself. Like, cause that 300. All right. That $300 bottle, it being mixed, it was a 117-year-old whiskey with, it was 40% 58-year-old whiskey mixed in. And, dude, it almost gets you a euphoric state when you start getting drunk. Like, you're not like that typical, like, stumble around. You actually have a good walking standstill. You, like, you almost feel out of body experience. You almost feel like gates dropping, as you can say. Like, every human being has their certain gates. You say certain words around me, I'm just gonna fucking shut up, clam up, be gone. You know, you start talking about wanting to steal my guns and shit like that. I tend to want to try to shut up and just not upset nobody. Whatever. They're my guns. You're never gonna take them away, even if you come knocking on my door as a fucking law enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
You know you got guns in there. We're here to take them away. You're here to get shot. No reason to have that conversation. You know, and I tend to just clam up. I don't talk no more. You know, especially if someone's trying to cause confrontation. I don't like confrontation.
Would the law enforcement be allowed to take them away, though?
My whole childhood was
Some like confrontation.
confrontation. Always. Constant confrontation. My parents were always arguing and fighting with each other. All my siblings, there was always some kind of feud going on. There was always some kind of fight going on. There was always confrontation. And I thought it was normal to always have some kind of fight going on in the household.
We expect the
And it's not until finally
I can do
I had such problems at school, in the household, in authority. I didn't want to listen to anybody. I was just an absolute hoodlum.
Has any family members like killed anybody, like shot them or killed any?
Let me end the stream before you answer that.
No,
That's kind of
I,
indicting.
I, only,
Yeah,
I
go
only
on.
have